Join us as we explore the Swiss and French Alps in our rented motorhome. With this being the last leg of our trip, we chose Kelheim for the last night in the van, as it is less than 30k to Regensburg, where we have to return the motorhome, and we knew it had a good stellplatz. We've just arrived at the stellplatz at Kelheim. It's a lot more crowded and busier than we remembered. I mean, you've still got your own little dividing bushes and everything, so maybe it's just that there's a lot more vans in here than we were expecting. It's €13 for the night, and you pay for your electricity at the little stand there, and it's 2 kilowatts for €1, so 50 cents a kilowatt, which is pretty good. So we're just about to go for a little walk. About 3 in the afternoon. I've just hiked up to the Hall of Liberation, which is a big monument on top of a hill near Kelheim, and from this viewpoint you can see down to the Donau or Danube and one of the pleasure little boats that go down there. Years ago when we were here, we hiked all the way around there to a fantastic viewpoint, but not this time. We're just here for a short period this time. Just been on a bit of a walk from the stellplatz along the river, and now we're in the old town, and we just went past, this says 1410, but there was another tower back earlier and that was 13 something, so pretty old town. Oh, we found the Tor at the other end of the town, another very pretty one. Well, we certainly wouldn't fit through there. We've just walked through the Tor, and what we're looking at now is the moat that went all the way around the town. Of course, it's got the Danube or Donau on one side and the Donau main canal on the other. So that's your main kind of entry into the old town. We began our trip from Neutraubling near Regensburg and spent our first night in the van in Landsberg am Lech. Always a great place to start. We then headed for Kerr for a night before exploring the Ruinalta or Rhine Gorge. We then tackled the Oberel, Gotthard and Susten passes on our way to Innertkirchen for 5 fabulous days. Moving on via the Grimsel Pass, we continued on to Chamonix and Mont Blanc for 9 spectacular days of hiking. Deliberately avoiding the Mont Blanc tunnel, we drove the Petit St Bernard Pass to Prix St Didier, then via the Aosta Valley and the Grand St Bernard Pass on our way to Villeneuve. We then headed back to the Alps via Thun and Interlaken for the Lauterbrunnen Valley and Mürren. Commencing our journey back, we stopped for a couple of days in Bern and 1 night in Willisau before heading back to Germany and the border town of Laufenburg. Spacing out our journey back to Regensburg, we strategically chose Bad Waldsee and then Kelheim as our final stopovers before making our way back to returning the van at Regensburg. We hope you enjoyed our Exploring the Swiss and French Alps series, and thank you very much for watching.